So I took my sister flying the other day for the first time. And the reason that it matters that it's the first time is because I've had my license for almost 4 years and she hasn't gone with me. Actually 4 years as of 4 days ago. I don't know why I looked at my watch, it doesn't tell the date. So she'll give a laundry list of excuses as to why she hasn't gone flying with me and this and that and the other thing and she's busy and da-da-da. It's almost like she's an engineering student at a really hard school. I don't know. I don't get all that mathy stuff, okay? But so she finally goes flying. Remember, I fly the Bug Smasher. The Bug Smasher is the best airplane in the West. Best west of the Mississippi. There she is. She's still there. Okay, this airplane is a 1946 Aeronca Champ, just an absolute 85 horsepower hog. Hog. Sheesh. So we take off out of Paso Robles, which is where this beast is hangered. Fly over the mountains. Now the problem with me editing this video is she told me when I was almost done with it that she doesn't want to be in the video. Ugh. So, you know, I'm just gonna like skip all the footage I have with her in it, which is all of it, and just give you the highlights. So we fly over these mountains and blah, 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 blah. We find this river. And I like this river. I've chased it a couple times. It's kind of fun to follow, you know, whatever, doing the stuff. So we fly over to Harris Ranch, we land, and we are actually meeting my parents for lunch because I grew up in San Luis Obispo County, California. I now live in Reno, Nevada, which is awesome, by the way. Love it here. Thanks for having me. But we went home to visit for Thanksgiving. So mom and dad were heading out of town that day. I was staying in town for a couple of extra days to visit some other friends and such. So on their way out of town, they stopped on the road at Harris Ranch. We flew in, met for lunch, you know, left, whatever, cool. Harris Ranch, if you haven't been there, by the way, is a really cool little airport. It's in the California Valley along Interstate 5, which is a really long highway that stretches the entire north and south of California. It's a little bit west of Lemoore Naval Air Station, if you've ever heard of it, you know, a little military base. Anyway, so it's a ranch, but they have a hotel and a couple of restaurants and some other stuff and a private runway, so you can fly out there and get food and whatever. So it was a good time, and honestly, I got like 20 minutes into the flight and realized that Bryn hadn't said anything about flying. Like she just kind of was, Bryn is her name, by the way, my sister. She was just kind of talking about crap she normally talks about, and I was like, hey, do you like the flight? Like, are you having fun? She's like, oh yeah, this is good. I was like, okay. I mean, she'd never been in a small airplane before. Like, sure, she's flown commercial plenty of times, and she said she wasn't nervous, which I believed her, but this was her first time flying in a small airplane and with me, and she like didn't even say anything, so whatever. Anyway, so she was a little reluctant at first, but I was like, hey, let me teach you how the basics of flying an airplane. Let me give the controls over to you, because I wanted to use the camera and take some videos and stuff, and obviously it's safer to have somebody else at the control. So I taught her the basics and had her fly around a little bit, and then you know, I was taking some videos, which I'm probably showing you now. But it was a good time. One of the things I absolutely love about small town airports, Paso Robles Airport is where I learned to fly, is that I know almost everybody at that airport. So I saw my instructor flying as Stearman, and we talked over the radio a little bit. So hey Brad, if you're watching this video, he probably doesn't. I know he thinks this YouTube thing is funny. I was like, hey Brad, do you want to do a video about your steering? He's like, oh, you're a funny little internet YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah, Brad, okay, whatever. The other thing I love about Harris Ranch is during Christmas, they decorate the place up all nice. Like it's like done to the nines. My mom loves it, so that's why we went. Also, I've been playing around with this new Insta360, like 360-degree camera. That thing is awesome. The shots that you could get are just absolutely wild. Hey, I'm getting off track. So my dad, the first time I took my dad flying, he was like wrecked nervous, absolutely like white knuckling. He's very risk adverse. Like he was a fireman, and you know, they see a lot of crap, and so dangerous things, he's very wary of them. And so he pretty much didn't let me fly my sister for like, well, until now. The pin pad is not working for the gas, so Bryn is running inside to pay the people. This is the first time I'm flying my little sister. And so, you know, in his brain, he's like, if they crash, I lose both my kids, which, you know, is a valid point, I guess, but I don't know, I'm not worried about it. I was telling him how I'll give Bryn control of the airplane. I'll give her the, you know, I taught her how to fly a little bit, and so I'll give her control of the airplane so then I can like grab the camera and, you know, take some clips so I can show you guys. And he's just freaking out like, but she's not a pilot. I'm like, it's okay. Hello, my friend.
Huh? You're all set.
Okay, bye.
Anyway, okay, bye.
All right, gas time. So he was just absolutely nervous. He filmed our landing coming into Harris Ranch. Also, my footage is overexposed because I'm a dummy and I wasn't paying attention. I was more focused on flying the airplane, to be fair. But I really think that California, like, it obviously is one of the most gorgeous geographical places on planet Earth. Like, it's just kind of objectively true. But really, I know they call California the Golden State because of the gold rush and the Golden Gate Bridge and all that, but honestly, these hills are just so golden and nice, especially in the afternoon or the early morning. Oh man, they're just awesome. Anyway, I just want to tell you that story and just make sure to do these things with the people you want to before it's too late, because you never know what can happen, you know? Okay, bye.